Okay, so hi guys, I'm just doing a quick speed clean around the house. My house is a state at the minute. Well, I've seen way worse, but I need to get some cleaning done today because if I don't, I'll regret it. I'll be like, when you don't get clean done and you feel like crap, it's me. So I have to get it done today. And yeah, I did put a filter on it. I did film this filter on Instagram story, but didn't upload it because I'm uploading it onto this video as part of the video. So, because I feel like really rough, so that's why I put a filter on, and that's why I like this instead of like that because the filter would work on landscape. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the speed clean. Just doing the whole house, and excuse there's mess in the background because we are getting redecorating done in the spare room, and that's why. And I do have YouTube on, so if you hear another YouTuber's voice, that's why. So yeah, come clean with me. Starting out in the bedroom, I'm just stripping the old sheets off the bed, the quilt cover, the pillow covers, and the sheets. I'm putting them into a pile to get thrown in the wash, just to be used again after when the next cycle is. I usually have like 3 sets of bedclothes and I rotate them weekly or bi-weekly, however like long. I try to change my sheets every week. So I'm just stripping the bed basically. I'm putting this quilting all into a pile, folding it so I can put on the new sheets, and I'm just like I said before, putting the dirty laundry into the one pile as well. And excuse me, I am in my pyjamas because, yeah, that's just one of them days. And there is stuff around the house because the minute we are getting our second bedroom redecorated. So, yeah, I'm using nice Flora Winter Spice. This stuff absolutely smells amazing. I'm taking a couple of capfuls and throwing it over the bare mattress. Now, yes, excuse me, the mattress on one side does look a bit stained. That is because of my tan. I know I'm a fake tan wearer and I wear a fake tan regularly, so that's why. So I'm just doing a couple of capfuls to freshen it up, and then I'm putting a new sheet on and making sure I've got them corners nice and tight. I like to do corner by corner just to really get them in, and then neaten it up afterwards so the sheets on there and good. And yep, I'm just doing that. To throw the dirty sheets into the laundry basket, I'm just taking the duvet and pouring a few capfuls of that Sephora onto the sheet basically to freshen it up. I like my bed to be really fresh and smell really nice. And the winter Sephora is absolutely amazing. It smells, and it just smells amazing. And when me and my husband got into that bed that night, it was all changed. We loved it because it just smelled absolutely beautiful, like it was proper winter heaven. And just changing the sheets and just putting on the new quilt cover and this nice pink one. The way I do is I turn it inside out and then grab each corner of the quilt and each corner of the quilt cover with my hands. So put my hands inside the quilt cover and get each corner and then shake it, like just shake the bed like that. The bed, like the quilt, you know what I mean? Not the bed, the quilt. And then I just grab each corner from the top end of the quilt and just match them up, and then shake it again and make sure I have it all spread out. And that's the easiest way to get this king size bed made. And I just do the buttons up and spread the quilt evenly across the bed and nice and neat. Nice Flora again under the pillows, a couple of capfuls. Yeah, it's a bit excessive, but The day really freshened up, and I'm just rubbing that to floor in with my hands and fluffing the pillows up just to really get that scent in there and freshened up. Then I'm going to put the pillowcases on. Horton! Of course, my Frenchy son Horton had knocked down the tripod, but it's funny watching it back. I'm positioning the pillows where I want them to sit, both at either side of the top of the bed where normal pillows sit. And then I'm just moving the quilt over top of the pillows and neatening it up. And then I'm just not applying, it sounds like I'm putting makeup on. I'm just placing the pillows, the decorative pillows, on top of the bed in the order I like to put them. So there I am, just getting that all sorted. And I hate when there's wrinkles in the bed when I'm trying to make the bed look as nice as possible for YouTube. And you can see I'm trying to like shift it and make it look really, really nice. And just every single wrinkle is bugging me. But hey ho, I'm just placing the wee pillows and the wee two bride and groom dolls on the top of the bed, just to make it look nice and homely. Breeze spray just to spray on the bed to make it really smell nice. This is in vanilla. I'm moving on to cleaning the windows. I'm just taking everything off the window ledge. Originally I was going to just wipe down the window ledge, but I did decide just to do a deep clean of the whole window. I couldn't do the outside obviously because it's impossible near enough unless you have one of them special cleaning tools, which I don't have. I'm just wiping down the ledge with a bit of that Sephora Winter Spice spray disinfectant with one of them minkies. I'm just making sure all dirt is off it. I didn't use any harsher chemicals on the window ledge because it can strip the paint, so I'm just trying to be as careful as I can to get as clean as possible without removing the paint, because there was quite a lot of dust and all on it. I know I'm dirty, but yeah, it needed a good clean, so I'm just making sure it's wiped down, and then I'm drying it off with a wee kitchen roll, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the glass. So I'm grabbing some of the elbow grease window spray, like the glass cleaner, and just spraying it on the windows, wiping it with the minky and making sure like it's all clean and there's no streaks. And then I'm just moving on to the inner parts. What are they even called? I can't really remember what they're called, but the wee fittings of the window where like the windows fit into each other. I don't know the exact name, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm just opening the windows as wide as I can get them, and then just to get into them wee edges. And I'm just gonna use one of them yellow cleaning cloths, just edge that to get right in with some Sephora disinfectant spray, the Winter Spice one. Again, I'm coming and going because I have to wash the cloth just to get all the dirt off because they were quite dirty, and spray more on and get another area cleaned, and then just vice versa, well not vice versa, just come and go and try to get it all off, all that dirt and build up grime and all, just to make the window edges and all nice and clean. I'm doing the same on the other side. I wake up and live my dream. Someday soon I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh, everyone who didn't believe it, they don't know a thing. I'm gonna try. I'm drying the glass with kitchen roll, and I'm going to let the window edges air dry by keeping the windows open. And I'm putting everything back in place where it was. So moving on to my vanity table, I'm just taking everything off the table and putting it back in the original place. Yes, it is quite a big mess because I haven't cleaned it in a while, and I have everything that shouldn't belong on the vanity table or is all over the place in the vanity table on the top of it, and it just looked aside, so I had to do it. That's why I decided to do a deep clean, because after the window deep cleaning, I was like, yep, it's turned into a deep clean video. So I'm just putting everything where it's meant to go, taking everything off apart from my makeup clear storage, and I'm going to use some of the Flora Winter Spice spray and a clean minky. I'm just going to wipe down the top of the vanity table just to make sure it's nice and clean. I'm also going to do the mirrors with the window spray, and yeah, just get it all nice and clean and make sure there's no dust or grime or dirt or nothing like that. And yeah, after this was all done, it looked a lot better. And yeah, another thing to note, my camera is flipped because I do have a Samsung Galaxy, I think it's the A one, I think so, yeah it is. And most Samsung phones do flip the camera, so I think in my next cleaning video, we'll do on this phone, I will just try to mirror it the right way so you can get a better idea, and me a better idea when I'm editing it, because the first time I've done a vlog on this phone, it was quite confusing, especially cleaning bits. If you haven't seen my weekly vlog I did about a month ago, you'll see that. So yeah, I'm just carrying on cleaning the vanity table. Drying the mirrors with a dry kitchen roll piece, and I'm also spraying some of that window spray onto that mirror in the middle of my wardrobe. Again, screws or some things on the floor. Again, we are redecorating the spare bedroom, and there's all things everywhere, and that's why it all mostly got cleared up that week. So I'm just wiping my my mirror down and wiping it with the dry kitchen roll, and then just hoovering the bedroom just to get all that dust and everything that the carpet collects throughout the week, or however long it's been hoovered, a week. And just really doing a good job just to get into everything. I'm taking the wee bottom part, like the big paddle part of the hoover, to get into the wee nooks and crannies as well. And yeah, if you're wondering what hoover I'm using, it's a Henry one. It was my granny's old hoover, so I inherited it. So yeah. Moving on to the haul, to hoover the haul, and yes, I did change into my clothes by this point. and hoovering each individual stairs. Next day, another set of pajamas. And I'm starting with putting a wash on. I'm just using my bold gel capsule and I'm just filling it up to near enough full. And I'm using my temperatures, which are a little more unstoppable and fresh. I'm just putting a cap full of them into the drum, setting it on 60 degrees, a 30-minute wash. I do like to do a 10-minute spin and drain just to really make sure the clothes are dry because we don't have a tumble dryer in this house. And then I'm just putting away the dishes that have been washed that day and I'm putting them into their place, like into the cupboards and into the drawers, wherever they are. And I'm just carrying on with that. I am going to wipe down the sides too with my Sephora Winter Spice Spray. And I'm sorry, it does look quite dark in this room, but I do turn the light on, I promise. I think I'm doing that now. And I'm just moving things out of the way to wipe things down, the countertops down, with a wee scorer sponge. And then I'm just wetting that sponge and wiping it down just to get all the dirt off. And I think I'm still putting things away, but that's what I'm doing after. And I'm just, yeah, sorting the kitchen out, pretty much. The elbow grease window cleaner or glass cleaner just on the windows or the glass of the oven and just wiping that down with the same sponge and cleaning the sponge with water and just making sure the whole oven's clean, not the inside. I'm not tackling that day.
hard sometimes, but you're making me nervous. Now I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. How I feel about you.
And the son is going to go to the toilet, and I think he got a couple times to go out and didn't do anything, and yep, he had me distracted while I was trying to clean. Basically wanting to go in and out that backyard the whole time. And yes, it is a French bulldog, my Frenchy son. I wouldn't let a human child go out the backyard to do a pee or poo. So yeah, just so if you're confused.
Coming to get you. And I'm over.
Well, it's time to clean the sink. I'm just using the pink stuff cream cleanser. I'm just spraying some, not really spraying, well, we say applying some in like a wee swirly motion over the side of the sink, the drainer, and then into the sink. And then I'm just going to use a wee sponge, the same sponge I did use for cleaning the sides. Obviously it's clean, and my husband's just filling up the kettle for a cup of tea. I'm just scrubbing that sink and really making sure it's all clean, getting everywhere in between and outside the sink, the sidewalk, and not the sidewalk, the drainer, the side drainer, whatever it's called, drainer. Just making sure that's clean and every nook and cranny, the sink, like the sink tap, if I could speak, the tap and all, and just getting around them wee small areas with the sponge and just really scrubbing. This stuff is amazing for cleaning your sink because it makes it sparkle. Anything like sink, shower, like it just makes everything sparkle. And just using some of the water just to rinse that pink stuff off, and I'm using some Sephora winter spray onto that the surface of just use the pink stuff on, just to really get it off. And this really makes my sink and drainer sparkle. So yeah, I'm just making sure to clean that really well. Filling the sink up with some hot water and a little bit of cold water too, and using the wee dish brush, I'm just gonna scrub around the sink as well, just because I find that sink gets really dirty if you're not careful, and I'm just really getting every area off. And it also cleans that brush too, which is good. I'm putting everything back to its original place because I have dried off the area like that I have cleaned the sides around the sink. So yeah, and I'm just taking the wee stopper out and then letting the sink drain and wiping again to dry it. And here's the whole kitchen, all nice and clean and tidy. Well, the bin area doesn't look that tidy because I need to figure out a better storage station for them plastic bags. Husband did hoover and mop the living room and the halls and all at second day. It's on the third day now, so I'm just putting away all the clothes that were on the, what are they called again? On the radiators and on the clothes horses, and just putting on one little sofa into piles to be put up into each individual place. So yeah, that's just what I'm doing. And yes, not my pajamas this time, surprise, surprise.
We don't make no sense. And when you go, I can make it stay. So we fade in the rhythm. So we fade in the rhythm. Such a masterpiece, swaying in the spotlight. Makes me feel so good inside. Oh, baby, don't ever talk about the things that are everlasting. Oh, baby, we won't ever last. Hoping we're in that movie when you teach me how to dance. And I'm just a young and foolish, begs for a second chance. I'm doing clumsy pirouettes in your bedroom light. Praying you will ask me to come stay the night. Baby, we're so cute to pretend. We both know we don't make no sense. When you go, I can't make you stay. So we live for the night and we fade in the rhythm. So cute to pretend. We both know we don't make no sense. And when you go, I can make you stay. So we fade in the rhythm. So we fade in the rhythm.
So in the next clip, I'm going to be spraying my Febreze vanilla on the sofa. And that's the end of the clean. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay blessed. Bye.